Hello everybody, it's PRACBUD and Cut to Black for the PRACBUD tournament.
Hey, how you going, everybody?
Yeah, so this is the game between TCPShruqt and Aequitas. So the map, if I'm not wrong, is the GSL crevasse.
Yes, it is. Yep.
So Aequitas is playing Protoss on the top of the map, and TCPShruqt will play as usual Zerg.
Yep.
So TCPShruqt is playing usually with a lot of Zerglings. He plays very well, but I think against TOS he got some difficulties, especially because the TOS got the Colossi. Let's see what will happen in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what's most interesting about this map is that there's a natural right behind your main, and it gives you the opportunity to really expand very early, and you can do it very safely. The problem there is that there's only one gas, so if players tend to go a very gas-intensive build, such as like a Zerg player would typically do, you're most likely to take the main, the natural, sorry, outside of your main, simply because there's two gases there.
Alright, so Aequitas starting classic was Gateway, while usually TCPShruqt is always going for fast expand, and this is, I think, what he will going to do, especially because this one is very safe.
Yep, he's taking the natural behind his main.
And the first prob is out. Usually TCPShruqt is never scouting, is always waiting to have Zerglings to go here and there on the map. He never send any drone or anything.
Yeah, I think that drone scouting is like starting to slow up a bit because people can get the fast Zergling, and especially with speed it's a lot easier. But I still think it's worth it a lot of the time to get that early vision.
Yeah, it's okay. Starts to pull just now, and Aequitas is going for cybernetics core. Looks like he will maybe go for 4 gate.
Well, yeah, he's on one gas, so yeah, he could be doing that definitely.
One interesting thing is though there is rocks on your choke, so it gives you early push, like easier to defend because there is a small choke point there.
Yeah, definitely. If you're attacking, you'd want to break down those rocks pretty much straight away to give you more open room, easier to attack that way.
And TCPShruqt is not making Zergling yet. He's not very bothered by the probe just sitting here. He's not making something very dangerous, so he doesn't really care about the probe.
Yep, I think he's just looking to drone up right now. He's got his 2 queens coming, whilst Warp Tech is coming for Aequitas, and he's got his first Stalker coming. He's chrono boosting that out, and it looks like that is set to move with his Zealot, so we might actually see some early pressure across the middle of the map.
Yeah, it's Zealot coming. For Zealot, he will just test it a bit, or just maybe we'll force him to do Zerglings. Because right now he's not really in danger, so as soon as he's not in danger, TCPShruqt won't make any Zergling. But the danger is here, and he's waiting with the probe.
It is, but we see now 2 spine crawlers coming up on the edge of the creep, and the queens are out, so that might help to protect him a little bit more. But we will still probably see some Zerglings coming out. Yes, we see some Zerglings coming out as well. He's got 8 Zerglings queued.
And he uses probe to just chase the queen away, and the queen is gonna die. And here are the Zerglings. They can circle easily a Stalker. And units are coming continuously for Aequitas. Here's the second Stalker coming. But that's a good defense from TCPShruqt so far. He was not very in danger since the beginning of the game. More Zealots.
Definitely, he's held that off really well, I feel, and he's done it as well using the smallest amount of Zerglings possible, which has allowed him to basically just keep droning up and keep getting a very strong economy. And with these static defenses, I don't think he's going to need to produce really any more attacking units anytime soon.
Aequitas is taking his expand, his natural one, the safe one, but I think he's still sending units one after another. He just backed them up at the just outside the base, but Shruqt just have to move his spine crawlers, make some more few zerglings, and I think he's going for roaches.
Yeah, his roach warren's coming up, as well as 2 evo chambers, and he has zergling speed on the way as well.
But it doesn't have so much units, just have 5 zerglings, and I think it's a bit short to defend all these troops, and he makes the pylon so you can warp a lot of units with a lot of pressure on Shruqt. I'm not sure that 2 spine crawlers are enough. I think he will spot the troops.
I think also a problem here for Shruqt is that he's got, well, right now zerglings only, or there's 3 roaches on the production tab, but there are also sentries out, so if he goes for a zergling heavy defense, he can get really force fielded into a bad way. He could lose a lot of his units very quickly.
Yeah, true. But so far he's still got the rocks to defend his base, so they can't go through so fast. So he got a good defending point here, and making a 3rd spine crawler.
And there are more roaches on the way. There are 5 more roaches coming, and Zerg melee and defense upgrades are coming as well.
And he's just and he's going for observers. Aequitas send the observers to maybe have a look on if he has spine crawlers here and there.
Yeah, in the, well, I can't find it on the map, but there is a spire coming up now for Shruqt.
It's on the,
and we might
natural. And here's the
is,
first
yes, it is,
stalker to
yes.
scout a bit what's happening there. But you see there's a lot of troops.
Yeah, and Shruqt now has a really strong roach defense. He has 13 roaches up, along with those spine crawlers, and right now he's pretty well safe. He's pretty impenetrable.
Yeah, that's true, and as you see, he's going for Spire, so if he just send Mutas, he can put a lot of pressure on his opponents, because all his armies just downstairs his base, so that can be a good choice. Let's see, he's making photon cannon rare.
Yeah, he's got a forge up now, and he's putting photon
nice force field.
It's natural.
It's a nice force field.
That's a very good force field. See, he's used the choke against the defender, which is actually really smart.
But it seems like he's going to break his own rocks, because now he got a lot of roaches, so he cannot go through this small choke point here. And he's making 15 more roaches.
24. He's got 24 on the field.
That's a lot.
I think
and
that
now
he can force.
Oh, it's not enough force field for that.
Oh, there it is, but that will still be enough.
But we lost all his stalkers, because stalkers are very weak against roaches. Oh, and look at that, and now force field is gone, and now Shruqt is going to put pressure on Aequitas, because he got more units than him.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see, now he has to push very soon. And take his second expo, is what he's doing.
Yep, Shruqt is grabbing his 3rd.
That's fine,
and
there's
the
a lot
Protoss
of
is still
roaches here, upgraded for Carapace. He's not attacking, I think he's just want to take safe expand. He just sent a Zergling just now, just to check what was going on there in his base.
Also, what's very interesting is that right now the Protoss is up on workers. Sorry, he has 47 probes to 42 drones, and his income, or they're pretty much dead equal on income. That's really a position you usually don't want to be in as a Zerg against Protoss.
Yeah.
The Protoss ball can do a lot of damage. If you can't get the advantage, the harvester advantage as Zerg, you can have a fair bit of trouble sometimes dealing with any Protoss attack. And now we see, well, now there's a big advantage to the Protoss. He has 52 harvesters to 42. That's something that Shruqt is really going to have to look at fixing.
Yeah, let's see. His second expo is going to be finished, and I think he should try to push very soon, because you see there is a few amount of units. There is 2 Immortal and few Stalkers there, and he can really cut them off guard and cut his army in 2, but it's not, doesn't seem he wants to attack so soon.
Yeah, we have also Infestors out on the field now. I don't think yet.
He's
No,
going
they
for Colossi, and it will start to be hard for Shruqt. I think he needs to attack before the Colossi goes up. But he's still waiting, maybe for Burrow. But it's gonna be too late. He will have, I think, some Colossi in his base.
Yeah, and an extended thermal lance is coming as well, so that makes the Colossus really dangerous. I think what we need to see though from Shruqt right now is a macro hatchery, because he has 2100 minerals. That is a lot of minerals. He's grabbing his 4th, but he still needs more hatcheries to really just get out units and get that mineral count as low as possible.
Yeah, second observer is here to see what's going on. That's a lot of Immortal for Aequitas, and the first Colossi is out, and is going for a second one, and the thermal lens research is going to be finished. Let's see if Shruqt can overcome this. He's making few more arches.
Yep, he has the Protoss player has a fair few Immortals out on the field, and that'll do a lot of damage to those roaches. I'd like to see how he uses his Infestors though. He doesn't have Neural Parasite, but I think that getting Neural Parasite for use on those Colossus would really be useful.
Yeah, true. Still massing units. Doesn't seem he wants to attack, but the Protoss is moving first. And he's making a pylon to warp more units.
And there are now 7 Corruptors coming for the Zerg player. So, yep, the Spire is turning into a